Hi, everybody. My name is Brianna Ruffin, and today I will be discussing the components of the linguistic systems, which includes phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. The first word I'll be going over is phonology. Phonology is the study of sounds and patterns that occur within a language. This is important to literacy because the child has to understand that words are made up of phonemes and there are syllables in a word, and how changing the sound parts changes the word completely. Two activities to support students who may be struggling with this concept or term would be a rhyming activity or a beginning sound recognition activity. So, rhyme hide and seek. Give the pictures, give the students a picture of a word. For example, cat. You would already have words in the classroom hidden so where students have to find a word that matches with it. So, for example, you will have a picture hiding somewhere in the classroom of a hat. Students should be able to identify that cat and hat rhymes. They can either post that picture on side of the word that they found that rhymes with the word, or they can take that picture back to their desk, however you would like the game to go. For beginning recognition sounds. Okay, so you can give the students a picture of a word. Let's say bat. Students, what is this a picture of? Bat. Let's sound this word out. At. What letter does it start with? B. Okay, I want you to look at the rest of these pictures and find what other word or picture also starts with the letter B. All right, let's go over morphology. Morphology is the study of words, how they are formed, and their relationship to other words. This skill is important to literacy because it contributes to vocabulary knowledge and reading comprehension. Let's go over two activities that can support students who may be struggling with this concept. One, have two blocks. Put prefixes on one, root words on another. Have the students roll each one and create new words. Try to encourage them to think about what that definition means. If they don't understand, help them. The goal for them is to identify that this is the prefix, this is the root word. Another activity could be prefix puzzles. Of course, this will take some prepping time, but have prefixes for on a puzzle piece already, have different root words. On the other pieces, have the students piece them together and then read and acknowledge what those new words are. Syntax. Syntax refers to the arrangement of words and phrases. This is important to literacy development because it builds the foundation for students to be able to comprehend text. Some activities to support students will be a fill in the blank sentence activities. Have a sentence already ready and have the beginning or the ending of the sentence on note cards, sticky notes, and kind of piece them together and read the sentences with the students and ask them, does this sentence really make sense? Another activity could be a sentence building. Okay, this requires 4 people. Each student would have who cards, action cards, where cards, and when cards. Each student would pick a card from their section and then they will put it all together. Semantics. Semantics is the meaning of a word, phrase, and sentence of a text. This is important to literacy development because it improves comprehension, vocabulary, and content retention. Two activities you can go over in your room to support kids who may be struggling with this would be semantic category. So, example, put all the food items together, body parts, form animals, have students put all these pictures all together. And then another activity is literally just flipping it. So after you give students a whole bunch of pictures of, let's say, snacks, they should be able to name the category. These are all pictures of desserts, or these are all pictures of snacks, right? The goal would be to first differentiate all the items and put them in a category. And then the second one is to have all those items and name the category. Pragmatics. Pragmatics is a study how context contributes to meaning. This is important to literacy because it promotes communication effectively between students in various ways. Some activities to support this communication between students is having different topics, having them pick a random topic, and that's the topic they'll share within their group or their partner. Think, pair, share. You can really use this in the morning, during lessons. It really depends on you, but you can integrate this with literally anything. Give the students a topic, ask the student a question about a book, about a subject. It really doesn't matter. Play some music, have the students mingle around. When the music stops, the partner that is right next to them would be their partner, and then they will share. Partner A will go first, and then partner B will go next, and you would just continue doing that. All right, so let's sum all this up and talk about why it's important to know all these terms. Language is the primary tool that students use to communicate. Linguistic is composed of many different parts that is based off of communication. Therefore, knowing each component can support students with exceptionalities in developing communication skills and just knowing specifically what to help with the students.